Welcome to the Dating Kinky Podcast, a cast about love, sex, romance, and kink. A couple nights ago, my partner and I shared a lovely evening with another couple in the lifestyle. They're navigating the waters of non-monogamy, as so many of us are, and we had a deep and interesting conversation about what might trigger difficulty in a relationship and how we don't always know what that's going to be. We also talked about NRE and how different people experience that differently and what it means to us as couples who are also non-monogamous in various ways. And that conversation inspired today's cast. Balancing NRE, new relationship energy, with your other relationships. Can it be done? First, let me say that I don't really get NRE in the way many people in non-monogamy or polyamory do. I'm monoromantic, and I really only have Twitter patience for one person at a time. I wondered for years what was wrong with me, and it turns out that's just the way I'm wired. I do love others, and I create deep, affectionate bonds. I just don't get infatuated with others, which in some ways provides its own challenges because I don't really understand others who do. I mean, intellectually, sure. But I've never experienced NRE when already deeply in love with someone else. My partner does, though. He's a hard and fast, passionate and loving guy, and when he hits hard. Happened with me, it's happened with others. And of course, my friends in non-monogamous relationships often deal with this. Their partner is suddenly doing all the things with someone else that they used to do together. Or worse, it's taking their partner away even from the things that they have been doing together to now go do all the fun, shiny, sparkly things with someone else and not even maintaining the smoothed out, well-loved traditions that they've built together. It's a double whammy. And it's hard because humans are going to human. So what can be done about it, if anything? Well, nothing if the NRE partner doesn't care to. That's the fact. And frankly, that says a lot if that's the response. But let's say they do care and you care, and now it's just figuring things out. Communication is the first thing. Yeah, I know, same old, but it's true. You gotta be able to communicate with each other and talk about it. Second, and this is where the rubber meets the road, recognize that resources are limited. We all have a limit on time, personal energy, money, etc. Some limits may be higher than others, sure, but these are facts. Third, make a plan. Better to make one before all this happens so you can watch it coming and put it in place. But a late plan is better than no plan at all if you truly care about each other and want to make sure that your existing relationship or relationships grow and thrive as you get the new one going. Because the best way to experience compersion together is to share the enthusiasm and love. And what that looks like will look different to every relationship, but the idea is simple. If you start courting a new partner, start recording your existing partners. If you buy new partner, NP, flowers, consider buying existing partner or partners, EP, flowers, or a potted plant or a small trinket or a new game they'd love. If you're taking NP on a date night, consider making time for a lunch picnic together with EP. If you set aside time to talk and grow your relationship with NP, make together time for EP. Maybe make it about your relationship or just set aside however many hours and ask them what they'd like to do. If you get a sitter so you can do X with NP, also get a sitter so you can do Y with EP. I've seen people take these steps and really make them work, but it's not easy. It makes every new partner, NRE-potential partner anyway, cost an exponential amount of energy. But I think it's worth it. The way I see it, you have three options. 1, do it. Work with your EP to make this work for everyone and share the growing love. 2, don't do it and let your EPs languish. 3, don't do it and spend the same amount of time and energy, sometimes more, in the fights that will inevitably crop up. There's actually a very rare 4th option. The EP who shrugs off your NRE with someone else and sails through just fine. This is a rare exception and should not be counted on. And don't think this is all about jealousy. That's another beast entirely. It's about what it takes to keep a relationship going and to give it what it needs to grow and thrive, even when there are other relationships developing. Oh, and for those monogamous people out there, it's not just for NRE, for relationships. It's anything in your life that can really take up a lot of your time, energy, and money. The new car rebuilding hobby, or golf, or a new job with longer hours. Balance is key. What are your thoughts? Have you ever been caught up in the NRE whirlwind, either as the person with NRE or the EP? How did it feel? How did it go? What did you do to get through it? Share so others can learn. Thank you for joining me today. If you loved this episode, please share it with others who would enjoy it. And please do join me at datingkinky.com. It's built by Kinksters for Kinksters, poly, queer, trans folk, and anyone not quite vanilla, and it's free. Find me on FetLife as Nookie Notes, and on Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, and Medium as Dating Kinky. We are on Instagram as Dating Kinky Official, all one word. Have a kinky day, and I'll catch you next episode.